on the side of Team Bright with this Viper, who's a really good lane dominator versus Void. Void should not have a game, but overall, I'm not sure it's gonna be worth it.
You got to find your limits with the spices. You have too much spice, you don't even taste the flavor anymore. So whatever you're cooking, you gotta make sure that you're the one cooking and not too many chefs in the kitchen. Too many chefs make a bad soup.
Have to make sure that you're the one cooking and you're not the one being cooked.
Yes. Never get cooked. But this is an elimination series between Team Bright and Azure. It feels weird to say Azure in an elimination game this early on, but they literally dropped on the first day in the first series to the lower bracket and have been grinding ever since. Team Bright, we're used to seeing them in this situation. So maybe the pressure might actually be on Azure. Right? It's not the first time, not their first tango.
Give tango, please.
Yes. is that the way you pick up checks? You like, give tango, please.
Yes.
That's the Dota player mentality, to ask someone for a dance. Give tango. Oh man, I love it so much. At the same time, Bright are playing the pressure onto Lou. Lou might have to jump away, and he doesn't.
He's stuck.
Almost stuck. Thankfully, he has a tango.
He has a give tango.
It's been a long day.
Very nice. Yeah, how many bounties? 4 bounties for AR. Go. That's it.
That's
go
the
next.
Jackpot.
Yep.
Total
Also,
160 per player.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of tangos that Faceless Void can buy to sustain himself versus this cheeky Viper lane.
Yep.
Or a Wraith Band.
And also 150 gold advantage compared to the Storm Spirit in terms of buying a bottle.
I'm sorry, T-Panda. Imagine coming to a lane and it's Viper Tusk against you. Like this, and she's dead already.
Spain.
She's gone. She's gone.
This is Spain without the S. As that is first blood for Team Bright. This is literally what they've drafted themselves into. It is lane dominance.
This is just disgusting. Like, if I imagine going to this lane, I'd be like, oh my god, what do I have to lane against?
Is it my time to say it? Is it my time to say it? This lane is disgusting! With the air horn. I used my sound pad for that.
I heard it.
Oh,
it's nice.
You did?
Yeah.
It's used now. I think it only activates if my microphone is open to you. Hear it?
I heard it.
Awesome. Well, there goes my punchline. I think the only thing that really comes to this game that is open for debate is this mid lane. The Storm Spirit versus the DP. Depending on how the side lanes go, Team Bright could open up their supports to rotate to mid, help Storm Spirit get a kill. But you're looking at Hoodwink, for example. This is... FY loves initiating supports to play with. He is getting pummeled and bullied right now, so that's 1 score again for Team Bright. But this Hoodwink could become a massive issue because he can long-range initiate to help the DP kill the Storm Spirit before he hits level 6.
Yeah, if you manage to rotate down from bottom, Pango is one of those heroes. Yeah, you can leave him a bit, but not too much. However, he's playing into Mars Phoenix, so... Does he actually need a lot of help? Probably not. He'll be able to juke and jive down on the bottom lane.
Juke and jive, that's another dance.
Yeah, we have the tango, we have the juke and jive. I don't know how... Oh, yeah. If we had Fate Beyond, we would have the bachata.
The bachata.
And bachata.
Bachata, that's the one, yeah. Oh, I'm actually googling bachata right now. I haven't heard of this before.
It's a classical. It's a dance that's used in competitions.
It's the dance that Bach is literally doing in the bottom lane right now as he gets the first kill for Azure off of Red Panda.
Oh, we have Bach in the game. I'm crazy. What the hell? I forgot we have 2 Azure games in a row.
Yeah. It's the same team, Liz. It's the Wizard.
That's what you usually have when you win lower bracket. You have to play again.
What kind of prophecy do you want for this game, Lizard? I'll tell you if it happens or not.
That's not how it works, man. You're the prophet. You're supposed to prophesize on your own. You get inspired by the muses of Delphi or something. I don't know.
Okay. I literally said, I mean, I know everything that's happening in this game. I asked you, I'm gonna prophesize or think of a scenario, and I'll tell you if it happens or if it doesn't happen. I already know what's about to
Okay,
happen.
I'll ask
Cook
you.
something.
I'll ask you.
Cook something from that tikka masala sauce that you have.
Who's getting the next kill? Tell me
The
that.
next kill, I mean, it's going for the Viper, obviously.
Okay.
Duh.
Okay. I believe in you.
Anch is pretty close to getting it, but no success. Lotus heal for the Tusk, so TK is moving out. Might actually have to go all the way out for some time being. He does have some mangoes and tangos. Keep him healthy
If you are incorrect, though,
then what?
pray for the soul. False prophet.
Alright, that's an
I'm
interesting
looking
threat.
I'm looking at the Viper right now.
I'm just stuck,
You only got.
fixated on Viper right now.
Yep.
Everyone's
I
getting
mean,
farmed.
it's very possible for him to get this kill, right? Like he's probably the strongest one at the moment on the map.
Yep. Everyone's getting farmed evenly, though. There's no one really ahead of the other. DP just a little bit ahead of this. Oh, actually, Viper might be the one dying. Hey, I told you Viper was getting killed.
That's what you meant, right? Yeah, okay. I get it.
But they're diving under the tower. Shard block. The jump from Lu. Lu tanks the tower as well. He can't get any HP back. Couple hits straight at there.
Come on, Lou. I can't believe he didn't go for that. 345 movement speed versus 300. Okay, 40. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, potentially. Maybe he did, maybe he did not. Probably didn't trust because he was low on HP. Someone could TP.
Yeah.
Like, you need this one quick rotation from Storm, and you're already ruined at that point. But Ori, he does hit level 6 before the Storm does. Storm is getting some pressure from FY Hoodwink. Red Panda's also here.
Yeah, but there's Phoenix
They
as
see
well.
him,
Red
they see him.
Panda.
And now TP is coming in. Exorcism is also here. Or Exorcism used. The Enchantress is also here, is what I wanted to say.
Even Pango is around pulling a creep wave. What the hell is happening here?
Interesting play pulling the creep wave using level 1 Exo for some push. It's not the strongest ability. Storm is fairly low though, has to use his full-on magic wand.
Making mistakes is the path to wisdom.
Oh, Lulu is confident that this is a mistake.
They did.
The catapult's still alive, and they did almost 1,300 damage to that tower. So I guess you could
It's
say
a
that's
lot,
a
right?
very good exorcism for level 1.
Yep, it is. Like they can use it again on a cooldown around minute 8, 9. You can try go for a different tower. You don't even have to go mid anymore. It's pressured enough, I feel like. Bach, bottom lane. Is he fine? He jumps.
He is. 2 seconds for swashbuckle. And there's the arena, but you're not swashbuckling away yet. Actually fighting Lulu here. He's stretching his limits.
I couldn't help myself.
Panicking at all, though. Big difference there. Viper, you're not in a very fun position to be, and FY's rotating it as well, and this Viper looks dead again. Irving killed under the tower. And they're going to retaliate. Onto the Enchantress they
Tusk,
go.
really?
Tusk is going in, but the Centaur is on point. The War Stomp stuns both of them, the Phoenix and the Tusk. And the Ghost also got angered by that.
Lulu trying to last it. But Lulu, but Phoenix, we have Lu and Ulu, Ululu. But he got.
Is this Age of Empires we're casting? Wololo. Who?
I actually don't know that reference, and I feel bad for it.
It's the Age of Empires 1, the monk. Or the guys who are converting. They're like, Wololo.
Oh yeah, I knew it, but I couldn't remember. I only played Age of Empires in internet.
But this is
club,
kind of
right?
like,
This is my friends.
no?
Yeah.
Very cringe.
Yeah.
FY.
Did you like? Did
He's
you?
gonna get snowballed here by the Tusk. Lou is watching. He needs one creep for level 6. If only he could get it, but he doesn't look like he's gonna get it at all. So FY's life given away, and Lou is like, sorry, bro. Just hit 6. Can't help you, bro.
Easy ghost kill.
Yep, Ghost gets the snipe.
Yeah, level 3 ghost with a ton of damage added to him. Is a scary thing. Can't escape it. I was always, you know, like Age of Empires were always for StarCraft dudes. I was more of a Warcraft dude, so I went with Age of Mythology. Like I liked Age of Mythology.
What kind
more.
of dude is that?
It's like you want a little bit of RPG involved in your RTS. It's not just pure RTS, you know. You want some spells. You want some spice added. That's basically what separates StarCraft from Warcraft, right? It's like added heroes, added spells on those heroes' levels. The RPG and RNG
Yeah, I guess.
addition.
Fair enough. I
can't remember.
liked Age of
but
Empires 2. I actually got it from like a cereal box.
really?
Yeah, got well, it was a demo, but most of us in Finland got it from a cereal box. Whoever played Age of Empires 2 back in the day, I was still in primary school. It was one of my first RTS games I've ever had. Quick transition into Warcraft 3 and then to Dota 1.
I think my first RTS was what's the name? Cossacks.
Cossacks. I have heard that one, yeah.
Cossacks. Yeah. It was really damn good. I remember.
I believe you. Every game at that time was
VP
epic.
mid lane.
You do get a swashbuckle onto a snowball. And there's the Chrono coming out onto the Storm Spirit Butterfly effect. No, it's not really doing a lot of hits here. And Storm is out, but they're going to finish off the Tusk. Bach will take the kill. Azure Ray get 1, and oh, there's an Enchantress hunting Butterfly effect. But he forces him all the way back to base.
I feel like this Void was... Guys, I just want to use Chrono on anything. I just don't want to stay on top lane. That's it. I don't want to play against this Viper. Just let me go mid, use the Chrono, whatever. If I get a kill, I get it.
And it's the right mentality, right? You want to use that Chrono off cooldown if it sets you or your team. If it sets your teammates up for a kill. Because let's be honest here, a level 6, level 7 Faceless Void isn't really killing anybody.
Yeah, he's probably not doing a lot. Unless he bashes you 5 times in a row in a lane. You know, when the bash bashes and the bash that bashed on bash bashes?
Yeah, so it's a
I
real
love
bitch
that
bash
feeling.
wash, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling when you have it. That's why I maybe sympathize a lot with this Faceless Void, being an Enigma spammer, is literally the fact that, well, we're actually ganking him right now with a lot of firepower here. Ulu and Irving, 2 ultis for him. A good kill.
Yep.
But my point being, exactly, use your Chronosphere so your teammates can get a kill. The same thing with Enigma Black Hole. You literally, when you get it, just drop it down, put it on cooldown, and if you don't kill, or if you do, you're going to force somebody back anyway with it.
Yeah. If you can get like a support kill, even better. Like, carry is amazing. But yeah, just using it is very helpful to the team. They lose the tier 1 tower, speaking of losing, and Void didn't have a Chrono to protect it with. Instead he died. Can they catch DK here?
Snowball away. Sharpshooter does connect then with the Siphon. Oh, the Satyr luckily only hits for 14 damage, so it wasn't enough to steal the kill from Ori. AI's picked up a lot of kills in our casts lately. I think we've seen like 4 or 5 denies.
They should add some machine learning to neutral camps. Let them have a life of their own. Let them learn.
You know what? Let's add a thing. Okay, Ice Frog. I have an idea. If a particular camp gets a player kill, that camp is permanently getting a +1 upgrade. You know, like a buff or something like that. So every camp that spawns from that moment onward is a little bit upgraded from the previous one.
Or that camp in particular frightens the same hero that comes back. You know, the hero that died.
Neutral hero. Imagine.
Oh, Ulu.
Well, let's see about that. Bach, watching out the silence, goes straight onto the Mars here. Mars does turn around, but the arena's not quite there with the spear.
Nice.
They do have Mars, they do have Storm, they have the Viper, all of the cores inside of it. And TK low on HP. Ori fighting for his life versus Irving. Has the Yules, buys some time for him to survive. And that is just beautiful from Azure Ray. That last Chrono didn't look amazing. This one was a lot better.
Yeah, the Storm Spirit does manage to survive and to get away, but his chrono was too good. The egg was, yeah, irrelevant really in the end. They initiated on the Mars, the arena didn't do anything. Like all the spells that Team Bright used felt very forced, you know. It didn't, nothing felt like they had a plan behind it. It just felt super forced. And yeah, nicely done by Azure.
Unforced error.
Yeah, that Prophet as well, being hit by this Viper. Meanwhile, she has Spirit Siphon on him, and he feels like he isn't really doing any damage, especially when she uses Yules on herself, heals up.
Illusion.
A lot of time wasted.
Storm with a DD rune. I don't think Butterfly Effect necessarily gets to use it too much. He's been quite silent this game. Spirit, he's participated in no PvP yet. 0-0-0.
I mean, he did participate, he got chronoed twice. It's just that he didn't manage to
Die.
assist any kills or die, yeah.
Didn't
They
manage
didn't
to
manage
die.
to kill him.
It's true. Their team has been on the receiving end, and actually the majority of these kills, no surprise, surprise, is on the Viper. 3 and 3. Mage Slayer in the works. Mars is building Armlet BKB, so no Desolator in my eyes.
Yep. Vlad's Armlet and BKB. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's still a good build. It's the build-up is much nicer for you because you're constantly linearly scaling upwards instead of having some Deso and okay, I'm gonna come in bonk and I'll die. Yeah. I like this perhaps a bit more. You can maybe get Deso afterwards or just tank up even further.
Yep. Meanwhile,
The fact is like...
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they have like 3 semi-cores. You don't have to pretend to be like the ultimate carry.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this on the other side, FY, he's got a Maelstrom lined up, this Hoodwink. I was like, yep, I'm going to do damage this game. But it is very handy with this Acorn shot, because that also procs Maelstrom, which is very, very nice.
Got it.
Yep. Especially because he's most likely going to buy Gleipnir as well. So you get more catch for the Phoenix, for the Storm, for the Tusk before he snowballs.
Fully counters 2 abilities, 3 abilities actually. The Icarus Die, Ball Lightning, Snowball. What they're doing, and they're contesting the 16-minute rune. It's a regen for the Storm Spirit. He will take it for himself. Red Panda silenced up. Ori with Bach, and the sharpshooter, but the snowball is there.
Nice.
And they actually catch Bach with the arena, but here comes the chrono from Lou. But Lou,
It's doing
he's
nothing.
stuck. He did nothing with this chrono.
And
Placement was semi-good, but he was on the wrong side because the arena was preventing him. FY does set themselves up with a bushwhack there, and that is, of course, the Acorn shot doing some damage, bouncing back and forth.
The
Red Panda
Sench is
is
a
low on
boss.
HP, and another AI kill. They steal it from FY. They steal it from the Enchantress, and Azure Ray still chasing for TK. Another snowball to dodge the stun. Ori going to be running away, but they got TK connected and killed on the spot.
After this fight, of course you're sad you lost so many heroes, but you need to commend TK. Like that snowball literally turned the situation that was horrible into honestly a good one, but they overcommitted after killing the Void instead of just moving back. Enchantress on high ground just hitting them. Dude, he is owning. Mega kill, 5-1-2 on the Enchantress. 5 kills out of 12. What's he got? Full Dragonlance with the power treads. Like, this man is a beast.
Also looking at this Death Prophet, just how much impact Ori can have this game. Considering the DP is in charge of the net worth, the economy right now. And he's picked up a Light Collector. It's very interesting. You get your swapped mana and health regeneration. Got HP during the day, mana during the night, 10% movement speed all the time. Lou fighting Enchantress here. TK is coming to the help, so is Red Panda, and here also comes Butterfly Effect. Bringing in the numbers. Down a poor Enchantress.
It's a big gold. Big bag that they got out of that Enchantress.
Big streak
900
towards the
gold.
scythe that Red Panda is building.
Is that? Exactly
Another
900 gold.
Not the death drop here, but the BKB forced out. So 9 seconds BKB to try to get away. Looks like my packet loss is now finally returning. such a clean day.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very slidey, showy for me.
That's good. You have to feel the true Chinese Dota.
Gotta-
Chinese
Yeah,
servers with the
it's-
slideshow.
exactly. It's not a Chinese server game without a bit of slideshow. There's still
Oh.
Mistakes is the path
wait, they
to
don't see
wisdom.
they don't see him. They don't see him. They're out of
They
vision.
don't?
Dude, that was so close to being disastrous, but they probably think he sees him. But they don't actually see the Death Prophet.
What's the button for
Just literally
switching
F2
the-
and F3, bro.
F2, F3? Yeah. Don't use it very
I
often.
use it all the time.
Yeah.
Particularly for moments like these. So
How do I
how
go
do
back
they-
to
F-
all
F1?
vision?
F1.
No, it's not.
It is F1 because you just need to rebind it.
Yeah, it's not though. I don't have it binded.
But it's default.
Okay, now I'll just go F1, F2, F1, F2 all the time. And I'll see everything.
Yeah, just go
The people
rebind it, bro.
spamming
You're in a pause. You have time. I have to do this every single game. I have to just swap my select hero between that. But then again, let's go back to this one. The Sunray comes out. The Snowball's also there. He dodged the silence. Yules is also used. And Bach is stuck in the trees with that ulti. Finally gets into the action, but it's a bit too late for it. FY could snipe someone here, and the egg comes out. But Lu, he's going to hit the egg. He's going to destroy the egg. And with the help of that, Ulu does drop down the arena. They are dropping Lu very low here, and Bach looks like he is forfeit. Ulu will
Here
get a
comes
kill.
the Ench.
Enchantress, the real raid boss, right? Closing in the distance.
Oh,
Butterfly
that's-
effect coming in as well. The Snowball's there. They're going to finish him off. Bach down. And, sorry, not Bach down. The Enchantress will drop. And onto the Hoodwink they go next.
FY.
Oh, boy.
That was a nice bushwhack, by the way, from Hoodwing, but zero Maelstrom procs, I felt like, on the Ikran shot. Also, Enchantress maybe a little bit too greedy there to try and kill off the Viper, who had a lot of HP.
Viper did 5,000 damage.
Is under attack.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. And then the Hoodwink did 4k on the other side. But it wasn't enough, man. That sharpshooter was flying in on the Phoenix, and it looked like it might be enough damage to kill him, but he pops the egg as he sees the projectile flying in, and it hits the Tusk instead.
Yeah.
Chrono
So
into
far,
the egg.
two sharpshooters were dodged. One with the snowball in the river, now one with the egg. Like, they're doing a really good job. Mars smoked up, has Blink going in.
And going for the Hoodwink. DP is also here. They're going to find themselves an extra, but he is silenced on the Mars for the time being. Gets a bit of healing. The Yules comes out onto the Phoenix, though, and Ulu will drop. So there goes the Mars. Bit of a rough trade for Team Bright. The one that they were looking for. It is an
Yeah,
exorcism forced, at least, so there's nothing to push with it either.
Yeah, it's something, but it's a carry Mars, remember? Sort of a carry, whatever. So, it's still worth it for them, even with the BKB exorcism used, I would say.
This Enchantress is really causing issues here. They tried to dodge another
Bad.
Impetus Spear, yeah, with that Snowball.
Almost forced into egging once again.
Now they're looking at Roche control. Even kill it. Have the Viper pretty farmed.
Double damage as well.
Yeah, this Roche is gonna take too long.
And
Azure
she's
Ray,
moving in with
they're coming.
Valving Ripper.
They're
She's gonna
they're
deny it.
following the siege creep into the pit, so they've got an indicator, but this Roche is already down for Butterfly
Edge.
effect, and they got the jump on Edge. Here comes Bach with the stun onto two of the cores. They've got themselves the Hoodwink controlled in the back line. It will take down FY. Also got the Enchantress out of the way. The egg explodes. Lu with the Chrono,
Oh, no.
but it just got pushed away. You might control time, but Mars literally controls the force. He just pushes him away with the spear. Butterfly effect to hunt down Lu. 2 more seconds for the jump. Snowball connects. Tossed into the air with a walrus punch. And it's like he got punched by something else as well. Actually, pretty interesting interaction there. He got walrus punched into the God's Rebuke. So he flew even higher.
Radiant's top
Yeah, man, this game is
top tower has fallen.
so unfortunate for Azure. I really feel like the moves that they're making aren't necessarily as bad as they look. It's just that
Dire's
they're
bottom
a
tower
little bit
has
too
fallen.
late or a little bit unfortunate, like that chrono in the middle when he's stuck on the high ground, or this one right here was way too late.
Bach finding a red panda in the river. And Ulu has just ignored the Desolator idea completely. He's going for the BKB into Satanic. He has picked up the Orb of Destruction. That is a very good melee slow, 20%. And of course the 3 minus armor. It's not a lot. Something. Okay, it's not a Kale, it's just a Ka.
Just a Ka. Okay, I need to rebind my F1. Where is it? Is it basic hotkeys?
Spectator is in the bottom right.
Bottom right.
Spectator,
Oh,
FOW.
Okay, I
both.
see.
That's the one. The thing is, you
All
can't have
forward
F1
both
bound.
flips.
You can't have F1 bound into any other button because it is it's a default button. So you have to unbind your select hero to something else and then put it back. That's the way.
I got it actually.
Making mistakes
F1
is the
works
path to
for me.
doing very well.
For me,
I'm
it
very
resets. If
proud
I
of
have
you.
F1 on select hero and I puts F1 on spec both teams, it unbinds the moment I close the settings.
Mm.
It's something I have to live with every single time I'm casting or playing a game. I have to throw my select hero and FOW. The things we casters and spectators do for the love of entertainment for you people have to change our bindings for every single literal game that we do.
Yeah, for the love of you guys and your entertainment, and also some money that they pay us. But mostly for the love of entertainment.
Hey, love for the sport, man.
Oh yeah, of course. For the love of the sport, T Prophet, tell me, like, what's the chance for Azure to make a comeback versus the Sages? What do you feel?
This game goes late, I'd say 67%.
67. That's a very interesting, peculiar number.
Right? Shishi.
Yeah. Shishi. I can't pronounce that, but yeah, I try.
We are back in the game. Yeah, but this Faceless Void is getting better and stronger. It's just the Chronospheres that are kind of lacking at the moment. They are finding themselves a pick-off of Azure Ray. I mean, he has the Mjolnir now. This is the big item on Faceless Void, where he really starts to have an impact in the game. He's got the level 15 time lock damage talent. He needs to get to the level 20 attack speed during Chronosphere. That's when he kills this Storm Spirit. That's when he kills this Mars.
Yeah, what he needs is a BKB. So he can actually use the Chrono and not get speared out of it or something like that. And they know where he is. This might be a dead Void. Woo!
There you go. No jump available. Controlled, speared, thrown into the air. These two guys have got more muscle.
Yeah, shouldn't he kinda expect that they have some vision next to the Rosh Pit, because they just took it?
That pause only hurt his brain a bit.
Yeah, the pause messes with everyone, I swear, it's
Radiant
always like that.
structures are
Phoenix
fortified.
is scouted, but you can't really do a lot to him.
Only a 5k lead though, 24 minutes. It could be a lot bigger, considering Team Bright is now, they have to play fully active. There's no time to let go.
Dire's
On the
middle tower
pedal to
is
the
under
metal.
attack.
Yeah, they'll try. This is Region Rune BKB Storm Spirit with an
Dire's
Aegis.
structures are fortified.
I think
Dire's
you need to
bottom
push right
tower
now. You
is
need to
under
make a
attack.
play. Maybe force a Chrono on the Aegis.
I'm a bit worried about Bach here in the top lane. Maybe if he extends, he did get hit by a Fire Spirit, so he knows that the
What's
Phoenix
this?
is around. Because they're wrapped bottom.
Exactly. What's the smoke like?
That's
What
why
are
I
they
was. That's why I
expecting?
was worried for Bach. Like he's left all by himself here, and the rest of his team left, and they know where they are. They're not going for it. He shows in mid.
Radiant are scanning.
And Scan also used. Bach has already teleported back home, and that's your tier 2
Dire's
tower.
top
Gonna go
tower
down.
is under attack.
Yep, they expected someone to be in the triangle, maybe catch him, but Ori is the one instead being
Well, they
caught.
found the Mars thrown into the air, but DP is the one who looks like he is gonna die. It's the same duo again. TK and Ulu making all the work happen.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
has
easy
fallen.
kills for the two of them. The tag team, the Walrus Punch, works wonders when they're together. And this is a high ground push, it seems like. No DP. You can't really do a lot here, most likely, but you can maybe force a chrono. Let's see.
Dire's
40
structures
seconds
are
on that
fortified.
Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
Both the
tower
Tusk-
How
is
far
under
is he?
attack.
Both the Tusk and the Mars have a combined 15 out of 18 kill participation. So yeah, the majority of the
Dire's
kills
middle
are coming
tower
through these
is
two.
under attack.
Tusk with 13 assists. Mars also has 9, so a couple of those team fights have also not been Mars kills, but him assisting his team. Lou, being optimistic here. He's finally deciding to teleport away. Now these wards are showing some of the moves. It's the Tusk.
How much gold? 450. He's getting there. He's getting the BKB. I'm just thinking that at this point maybe... it's still good enough. Enchantress is level 12 with a pike. They can most likely take down anyone in the Chronosphere. Now with the Mjolnir and BKB. No one has like a really big item like a heart or a satanic or anything like that. On the other side. Aghanims though on Viper very soon. He's gonna
Radiant's
have
bottom
the
tower is under
nosedive.
Good old nosedive.
Yeah.
Dive in to die faster. It's always my opinion been about this nosedive. But in this particular game, get to connect onto the Faceless Void. No matter how many times he's jumping around, he is disarmed. But I really don't like this Viper Ags nosedive. I don't
Yeah.
know. What do you think about the corrosive skin? 2 times the damage and the attack speed slow.
The attack speed slow is kinda neat. You know, like attack speed versus something like Void can come in handy.
Is under attack.
Oh, they are hunting for a Phoenix here at the same time. Ori, help of Bach, that's 1 kill. Ulu, Butterfly Effect, strolling about in the river.
Dire's
They
middle
are
tower
attempting
is
to
under
regroup.
attack.
They killed him, man, but if you click on this Phoenix and you check his items, he's 700 gold away from Hex, full Hex to be completed on him. Mars. Ooh, he disclipped with that.
Oh. Yeah, they're committing to it. Oh, they
Any
forced.
Chronos?
Yeah, they're gonna have
There
to.
we go.
They don't want to let him slide away with that exorcism used.
You should probably back out if you're Radiant now. Like if you're Team Bright from the top lane, you need to get the hell away.
Dire's
Someone
top
will
tower
come. But
is
look at
under
this.
attack.
It's so smart from Azure that they're already running down bottom. Scouted out though. Won't be that lucky.
They've got TPs coming in.
They're
Bach and
setting-
FY, what can they do together? Well, they see TK. It's your bushwhack. 1 stun, 2 stun. Still stuck. Using the roll up really nicely there. Good control from Bach.
I can't believe all of that worked. Like, in so many games, your Pango would get stuck there, you know, hit some random cliff and not the Tusk. But nice kills. Especially because I believe they were scouted out by the Radiant Ward, so they knew what was gonna happen, and
I usually like my
they
tunes to
still lose the
myself,
Tusk.
but I'll make an exception.
Hex, by the way, 250 gold away on the Phoenix.
Could have been further away if they found the Phoenix and killed him again. But these are kills that are helping Azure farm. Most importantly, Lou getting more time. These couple pickoffs that have been happening. Mars killed with the Chrono. Now getting another pickoff in bottom, preventing them from making any further aggression on the side of Team Bright.
Why does the Philly Stone give 200 mana?
Is its wisdom?
I mean,
Doesn't that
why
make
does
sense?
it give it? No, it makes perfect sense lore-wise. I'm just thinking like it's already giving you gold, but it truly doesn't. Like I'm just thinking if this item didn't give anything else but the gold, it would still be picked by every support. You know? That was the point, nothing more.
Okay. Sure thing. For a Phoenix, it's nice because you get the mana cost of Supernova directly from that Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
For
He
rank 1
doesn't really
and
need
rank
a lot, right? But still, sometimes with... He has the Hex completed, by the way, with all of that gold acquired from the wisdom that he has gained.
Wisdom is good.
Can you initiate on Pango, and he will.
They
Hex.
will try, and there we go. The Icarus dive, but
Nice
it's a
force.
nice force staff indeed. They are jumping onto the side at the same time. Lou has Chrono ready. They're fighting Butterfly Effect. Irving throws in his ulti. Aces Void is paralyzed for the time being, but what can they do here? Bach did buy back. The Mars is being controlled. They're dropping this Tusk low. And this Tusk is gonna die, and Bach is following him around with that Pango ulti. Ulu dead, TK to die. And everybody else has made their way out, but that's a lot of ulti used. But Chrono is still there, and that's a level 20 Void now. He's got his talent.
Yeah, and that's Roshan to be respawned in 30 seconds if they're lucky enough to go check it in 30 and not right now and run away. Like, it's gonna be a huge deal for them. By the way, Bach or Fate Beyond, like, he's such a player. This dude is just way too good. The Force Staff from Enchantress obviously came in handy. He still dies, but when he buybacks, he makes a huge difference in that fight. Controls Ulu absolutely, completely. Then finishes off the
fighting
Tusk
in the
as
mid
well.
lane. They've got Ori controlled. He pops his BKB. Fighting against Red Panda, who's got nowhere to run, nowhere to go. They are coming into the rescue. Here comes FY. They do get the bushwhack. Storm Spirit starting to take damage, and it will go down. So it's a mid for a mid kill. There's the nosedive onto the high ground by Irving. Gets away.
What's he building? Is that a Witchblade? No, it's a Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
Of course. Yeah. For some reason in my head, he already had the Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
Mr. TK. That's an edge, sir, with the pike. Like, even if he jumps her, he cannot use his ulti.
Yeah.
Because the untouchable is
Yeah,
way too much for him to go through.
It's basically, it's just a whistle in the air. Like,
Yep, yeah. Pretty much. For like 3 seconds.
I always love it when
piked.
you just hear like this whistling, you know, like it's supposed to imitate like a wind or something before the connection happens because it's such a fast punch. And it's just like when you're going on an unstoppable edge, it's literally just a.
Do you think Ulu can do anything here? Viper is steeping in, they have Chrono, that's
he
the
can
problem.
easily make some plays happen, but he needs the shard, which he doesn't have. Yeah,
have the egg. Egg arena around the pit? I mean, it's doable.
Well, they see Roche's HP at least. Everybody is
Yo,
up.
Roche,
they are
chill.
they are teleporting in now, so Azure Ray, they want a fair fight. It's not just Ulu they want all of them here. There is chance for a good Chrono. Got some good ultis, and they're in a very good choke point position. These are the fights where Faces Void looks really, really good. Roche is roaring. They're inside the pit. He's dropping low, and onto Irving they go. Roche down to 2,000 HP. Bach forcing him out. TK blinks out. He gets hit by the sharpshooter, and here are the Impetus Spears. They're flying in. TK, Bach gets stuck on the cliff for a second. TK coming with the instant buyback. Roche down to 1,000 HP. Ulu trying to protect the Butterfly Effect. He's fighting Pango. Takes down the Pango. Bach is already down. Roche down low on HP. They've got the Hex on the face. This Void is about to die. He gets a BKB, but he's dead. Butterfly Effect takes the Aegis. He takes it for Team Bright, and Enchantress will also drop. Azure Ray run into a disaster, which looked like an attempt to contest a Roshan fight, ends up fighting them horribly, and they will lose everyone basically in this team fight, except the Hoodwink.
Oh, yeah. Lulu. What the hell did you do? Goes in without that BKB. Gets hexed up instantly, just dies. He pops the BKB, by the way, in the end.
Yes,
but
he does. Doesn't get
he
the
doesn't.
jump.
It's too late. And now, at the moment he died, he's like, yeah, I'm buying Lincolns, guys. Screw this. Now he has no buyback. They won't need it. This Hoodwink is an amazing defender. Probably will be. Oh, she's doing something here.
Adrian's are up with the Tormentor. Find a quick snipe, but not going to work out this time. And there we go. Ulu gets the shard.
Did you see?
The sharpshooter.
Yeah. It was right next to the Phoenix. Almost. Very close. Ah, man, that's actually so sad for Azure because they had a really good chance of taking an easy fight there with the chrono and everything, but just walked in. Just walked in without the BKB.
Yeah, that Roshan dropping low really is a calling sign for your cores to just jump in.
It confused him. I think that's the thing, right? Like he thought he's gonna
Mass
walk
confusion.
In. Yeah, it's gonna be low. No, it is. It's like a high
It
stress
is.
situation.
I know. That's mass confusion is the best, you know.
Yeah.
The moment you need to distract the guard and somebody's doing
Dusk.
splits. There we go with the arena. Have themselves some targets found in both of the supports. Azure Ray taken out of play.
They're falling apart a little bit now.
Dire's middle
A
tower
lot of big
Lulu's
items are
getting
coming.
Lincolns, by the way, because of that Hex dilemma.
Yep.
Problem is, Bright is looking for a high ground push. Got themselves a catapult wave incoming.
middle tower
Double catapults even, to be precise. This is perfect timing for a push.
Dire's structures
Two
are
Kartis, Satanic,
Radiant structures are fortified.
Aegis on
Dire's
store.
middle tower
Shard on Viper.
Yeah, not sure how you can
has fallen.
fight this right now.
Pushing power is just crazy when you have all this minus armor.
I love the Bloodstone, by the way, on Viper. Bloodstone or Dagon even, like one or the other, just to get that spell lifesteal, nothing more.
Also, I forgot, they're getting the banner buff as well on these catapults. They're doing 60 damage above the regular 40. Buff is about to run out, though. That's why they're so huge. Big cardies. All of this without an engagement from Azure Ray. Their support's back up, but it's too late to defend the base. Now, I think it's smoke time. Tusk has also bought a smoke. He also wants to smoke, so maybe we'll get a smoke on smoke action here.
Radiant's bottom
Honestly,
tower is
like
under
the
attack.
one hero that I can see making a big difference in this game is FY Hoodwink. Like that's it. I don't think this Void is... For the next foreseeable future, he's not the one carrying. He's the one popping the Chronosphere and hitting a little bit, you know. But this Hoodwink with the Daedalus can actually, if she completes the Daedalus,
Why
create
you
a
be the true carry?
difference.
Another arena for a pick-off. That banner is still up and running, so these creeps are getting buffed up. Mid lane is constantly pushed in. And there are even, and these are even super creeps that are getting buffed by Roshan's banner.
A lot of damage.
Very smart usage of the banner. They're just keeping it in the lane. They just pick up the buff.
Dire's top tower
Lasts
has
for
fallen.
quite a while. I think it's like a minute that they get extra buff. Duels to cancel out the DD rune on the Storm Spirit. Push back on 2. Bach is rolling in. Doesn't get the stun on either of these two heroes. There's the Sharpshooter. Only limited effect onto the Viper. They're actually jumping in. They found themselves the Oh, the Void Man! The Chrono Man caught and Lu dead and no buyback. That might just be game. They found the biggest prize of them all. They're forced into the high ground though, or at least into the fountain. Fly also down, butterfly effect. He could just give this Aegis away. It's out in 3 seconds. They're kiting him for the time being, and now they want to focus him down. He will jump away at mid-break at the same time as he's zapped for 3. 1 HP with this Death Prophet. Fuels up into the air. Still has Exorcism. Not using it yet. Silence on all 5 of them. But it is a bit of a hopeless
He
defense.
has buyback with ult.
Does. Gonna have to use it now. The Ancient is exposed. Team Bright looking to close out the game. One more fight from Azure Ray. Bach jumping onto the back line. They've got Storm very low on HP. So is the Viper. So is the Mars. They're all dropping low. Butterfly effect comes in with the buyback. You've got the DP controlled on the side. He's down a half HP. Doesn't get the Yules. He's hexed up. He's killed on the spot. Pango cleaning house. They've already forced 3 buybacks. 25 seconds for the Void to come back up. And Pango coming in with a buyback, but it's going to be enough for them. They even called GG. They've
Yep.
had it.
His rights are with us.
Oh, yay. That was
A shellacking.
oh, honestly not expected. Like Azure played really well and then they just made